Hello Jim Tech Buzz, new product is the GELEIPU Projector, the X5 to be exact. This is the big box going to come in. I've already taken out the content because it's just big and in the way. X5 LED source, resolution, imaging technology, aspect ratio and gross weight design. So that's it there. Now the box is padded. And I'm knocking over everything there, just so you can see. I'm going to pop that there, take this out of the way. And you get this inside, which is pretty cool. This is padded all around. You've got a handle there, zippers, branding on the back here, nice tough material as well. And that's it. So no complaints there. Let's open up and see. So we've got the projector here, we've got a booklet here of what's on side, but we'll be going through all that later anyway in a video. So you've got these buds here to clean parts on it if you wish to do so, instructions, and you've got also a cleaning cloth. So that's pretty much it in there. Just going to pop them all out of the way, keep them handy. Also we've got cables outside the EU plug here, got audio cables there, and you have got HDMI. Next up, what is in this one? Alright, so this is Heiko Mini. It's an Android TV with Chromecast built in. This is what it looks like here. It's a little small box that I'll pop into the back. And in here you get a remote. No batteries, no problem. You've got a UHD or USB-A micro USB cable, and you've got another HDMI, and that cable, I think that will pop into the back of this. Yes, that belongs to that. So we'll just leave that out for now. I'll get 2 batteries for that later. Close this up. Take a look at this. As you can see, it's all well protected. Even this bag is padded all around, as I mentioned earlier. So what I'm going to do is move this bag out of the way. There we go. So that's what it looks like there. So that's your remote up front, your lens cap. That's the full lens in there. Underneath, 4 rubber stoppers, and this guy here, obviously to raise the height and lower the height. And again, model X5 written there. Here's where that little box goes. We looked at it. You can see you've got breathing space here on the front and on the back. Power in, keystone correction here, headphone jack, AV, USB and HDMI, and some more breathing spots there. Then up on top you've got your physical controls here, nice and tactile, and that's what they look like up close. They're not raised around, just lying flat. And this is where the Android box will go, and it already has cables in there, so that is up to you what to do with that. I'm going to put that back in the bag. Just take it back out for 1 sec. So as you can see, that'll fit right in. So that must be a spare cable in case you lose it. Pops in like that. And the job is done. So this works with 2.4 and 5G Wi-Fi. It's got focus, autofocus, Bluetooth 5.0, 500 ANSI lumens, up to 250-inch screen with 2 10-watt speakers on the back, which will be down there, I'd imagine, alongside the breathing space, which is pretty good. You've Google Assistant, you've free zoom with 50 to 100%, and 1080p resolution, and it supports up to 4K, which is pretty good. And again, you've got different size screen options to pick from, so whatever size wall you have, or perhaps a screen to pop it onto, all the better. So it's pretty good when you think about it for the size of this. I prefer these over TV. It's got fully automatic sensorless focusing, which most of them do today. And this does have keystone correction. A lot of projectors don't have that, so that means you can pop it anywhere you want and you can get it to focus itself once you've got a nice clear wall to do so. And it's a fully sealed optical engine, so it's dust proof, which is pretty cool, which again is not seen pretty much, and it's expected to give you good longevity when you think about what's out there now. Most of them get noisy, or they will just get dust and things become impaired, but apparently not so here with this one. So let's have a look at that keystone key here while we're just sitting here for a second. You see the thing slightly turning inside. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now on that. Now, what we'll do is get it set up and get things moving, and then give you a look at the UI, what the picture is like, what the sound is like, and all that kind of stuff, and that's it. So this is on the larger side in comparison to some that we've got here, but thankfully projectors are getting smaller thanks to technology today, but it's not too big. Plus you get that bag to bring it with, which I think is cool. So it is still portable, so you can move it around your house from room to room if you wish to do so. And it's nice and solid and well built as well. And just that's how far down does this little guy go. Seems to be fairly long enough for screw, so you can just do that to adjust the height if you want to do so. It spins fairly freely there, which is pretty nice. And that's pretty much it. Right, so we're going to get it set up, test it out, log in with all our details, what we usually do with projectors. Basically just doing projectors and watch everything through streaming. So yeah, that's it. This is going to be good to test. Can't wait to see what it's like and what the picture and sound is like, and then you can see it yourself. So stay tuned after the break for more of that. Okay, so we've got the projector turned on here now, so I'm going to give you a look at what it's like. So this is your home screen on your Android TV, as you'd expect, or on your Google Home, or like that. This is what the home page looks like, and then you can add your tiles and all so on there, and you can just scroll through. You can have a look there at how good it is, customize your screen, all that kind of stuff in there. And then what we can do is you scroll across the top as you would, and you get all your other settings in there, your shop, personalize, all your apps and all there. And then you've got your notifications, you've got your settings, you when you sign in, and your time in there. So in there is just your usual settings in there, like so. I've just signed in on my account just to show you what to expect. So I'm just going to go back out of that. And then on the bottom left under remote control there's a big projector icon. This is where you're going to find all your settings. So you've got HDMI if you look to the right there, USB, AV, and your setup. So I'm going to show you the setup next. You got your picture mode, so we'll pop in there. And again, you keep an eye on the right hand side. You've got user, you've got your contrast, brightness, colour, and sharpness. So you've got different modes as well: vivid, standard, soft, and user. So vivid is kind of good. Colour temperature, you've got medium, warm, user, and you've got your red, green, and blue there, as you can see. And that's pretty much it in there. Aspect ratio, now this is where you can change from 16:9 to 4:3. Obviously 4:3 is no good. For most people 16:9 is good. Then you've got zoom 1, zoom 2, and just scan. So, and then you've got your auto as well. And that will automatically pick up if you have a screen, for example. So we're back on to 16:9, which is the best. Colour range, you've got auto 0 to 55 and 16 to 285 in there. Then you've got your mirror mode, so depending on what way you've got it set up, if it's on a roof or whatever, you can see there what's going to happen there. It's going to turn around and so on. Front projection obviously here. So then you've got image scale, so you can scale your image in there. Focus mode, which a big chart will come up, and sorry, that's the next one. So you can manually focus, but it auto focuses itself if you have it set up, and it's perfectly fine. It's never failed me, and it's always been correct, and the writing is visibly clear. And we go back out of that and back down to settings again. So we've got focus calibration, sorry, which is the one that will bring up this big load of letters on the screen. So you can see there it's calibrating itself, and that's fine. We go down again. You've got your sound. Now you have surround sound on this, which is pretty good, so I suggest you use that. And you've got movie sport user. You've got treble and bass to contend with as well, so you can pretty much customize what you want. And I have mine kept on movie because it's just better. And your surround sound there, as I mentioned already, so you can switch that off, but it's obviously best on. Back, and you got your balance in there, so you can do the balance yourself, left or right. You got your languages in there, which is just the usual. There's nothing too much to see in there. Your factory reset, software updates, and display time. So that's pretty much that in that department, and all the settings that are on it. So that's what you're going to get if you're looking to pick this up. So next up, we're going to give you a demo of the sound and picture. So you've got 5 stars built into this as well, and we're going to pick a video for you to check out. And we have one just there.
Get ready for more of this.
Hello, Super Typos. We're going to give you a quick first look at unboxing of the all-new Nokia 2210 from HMD. There is the old one, if you forget what that one looks like, which we still have. And this is the box here. So we've Nokia 2210. 2.4-inch display, connections without distractions, long-lasting 1450 mAh battery, 4G, LTE. And there's good bass in the sound as well if you like your bass, so that's nice to see as well. You've got your volume control too, and then you've got a dedicated Netflix button as well, which, by the way, stopped working on a couple of projectors. You might need to do a side load for that, or use a different app. And that's what that's going to be like there, and that's just a bit basic what you're going to get. You can plug in your PlayStation as well, or whatever other files or computer games you have, and you can get your Play Store apps built in as well. So it's pretty good for all that kind of stuff. For movies and all that's pretty good. Obviously I can't play them because they'll be copyright struck, which you don't want, but it's a really good experience, and it's not very expensive to have this in your house. You get a big massive screen there as well if you need to do so, which of course you get a projector, it's what you're buying it for. A big screen, and it's great entertainment. Plug in your headphones as well if you want to be on your own, chill out and relax and just get immersed in the films and games, whatever it is you might be doing. But that's just what you're going to get there for this X5 projector. It's pretty cool. We'll leave a link below where you can pick it up, and we get a discount code there as well. And we'll speak to you in the next one. And stay tuned for more on techbazzorin.com.